Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. I almost said OvenBreak right there, but no, we're fine. We're playing Kingdom. And speaking of playing Kingdom, that's exactly what we're going to be doing, because we're going to go back into the world exploration game mode, and we're not doing anything dark mode this time, at least as of this time. We're going back into the main story world exploration stuff, where we're back at World 18, Goddess of Eternal Gold. And last time that we left off, it was very interesting. Because basically, as far as my knowledge goes about the story, there's basically 4 sides that you could take. You have the primary side, you know, you have Gingerbrave and all the friends who just want golden cheese to go ahead and help your vanilla on the enclave against the, is that the term? Just the whole entourage against the plumbing dark enchantress plebs. You have golden cheese who's just like, no, I just want to stay here and just like, you know, hail to the kingdom. You have smoked cheese who wants to overthrow, golden cheese. And then you have mozzarella who potentially wants to overthrow both golden cheese and smoked cheese. Huh. This is great. What a time to be alive. Okay, so maybe we can get some more unveiled stuff going in this video. So like there's gonna be more story unveiled, because last time that we played we only made it through like 2 levels. I know there was cutscenes and stuff, but come on. Anyway, with that being said, I will be trying to read through comments from the video called Why Doesn't She Want to Help? New World Exploration, where if you want to, or if you want to, or if you have any, I don't know, you can leave your comments and questions down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, where it could be a question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't really matter, because as long as you're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. So with that being said, we're going to start this off, but I do want to read a bunch of comments from Mona first, because she left like a butt ton of them. One saying, today I'm gonna take a 2-week vacation. I can finally not wear a backpack that makes my left hand feel pain. Well, you know what? I hope you enjoy your time in vacation, because I gotta be honest, a good break is something everyone deserves. You know, another comment about your husband's fantastic. Comment question says, smoked cheese cookie. Like, look at that beautiful design. That's understandable. Smoked cheese actually does have a pretty decent design, you have to admit. And your last comment says, I downloaded MIUU notes, and the first thing I went to is vent 3 times myself, because I know no one will kill it. Well, I mean, if you just probably talk to your venting to someone who will actually, like, sit there and listen, I'm pretty sure they'll bound to understand all of your struggles, because talking to someone definitely does help, especially if it's someone who can relate, or someone that you just care about. I'm not the best when it comes to this information, because you think with the amount of times I talk about this stuff, you think I'd be a therapist, but surprisingly I'm not. I'm only human after all. And watch me get copyright struck. We're back in the rave system. Like, look at this. This is the place where everyone's. Look at those long bird legs. I was gonna say long bird nose, but do birds even have noses? I mean, maybe they do, but technically they don't. It's just long beaks. Never really thought about that. These are the real questions that we're supposed to be asking. Anyway, I don't know. By the way, Raphael Lunger also left a comment which says, comment question today, smoked cheese cookie. Oh, smoked cheese is, honestly, I can tell that smoked cheese seems to be some people's favorites around here, because I remember in the last video I asked, or in the video I'm reading comments on, I asked who's your favorite character within the story, and people are saying smoked cheese, which, let's be fair, is understandable, but I guarantee you, if you have a design that looks very similar to Affogato, people are bound to sin. Probably not, but who cares? There are, actually, before I go into this, let's read a few more singular comments, like one from Lightstar saying, fettuccine and burnt cheese, I'm glad they're both playable. You know what, let's be honest, those are really good cookies to be playable. I wish burnt cheese got a little bit more screen time. Maybe sooner or later we will, but I don't know. And also fettuccine, same goes for her as well. And also, Madame Somnambule, after commenting late lol, finally got the final level in this chapter, but holy smokes, it's way too plumbing hard. I feel like you need all max level cookies who are ascended to beat this one. Have a heck of a time with the cursor boss too. Ah, great. Can't wait for that one. Hopefully my measly level 1,255 power is going to actually make it, and well, make it through all these plumbing enemies, because if they don't, yikes. Anyway, Paco Taco left a comment saying channel is way too slept on. You mean this channel? Huh. Wait, hold on.
Ah, my folders.
The weary cheeseburger scholar. That reminds me of Eclair Cookie's hat. Well, I mean, it is a scholar, so it makes sense. But by the way, I do say thank you for the compliment. I mean, hey, saying that the channel slept on. I mean, I just try my hardest to grind stuff out just so I can make sure that content is pushed out at the end of the day. Because for the past years, 2 videos every single day, along with some shorts, community posts, images, quizzes, stuff like that, just to try and get my name out there. Because obviously the internet doesn't have a pause button, so I'm just trying to push harder and harder. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll grow a community big enough where I can start giving back way, way, way more. Because I know each and every one of you deserve all the love and support, much like how you're all giving me love and support right now. Anyway.
Watch out. Something's approaching.
Well, yeah, because Is it the folders? It's the folders! Oh no!
Whee!
What?
No! My records! Oh, may her radiance shine upon the cheesebirds!
May your golden knowledge remain safe and secure.
Oh, okay. So is that how a folder talks? Whenever I just want to have a conversation with my folder, just go like, Bwee.
I got it!
Yes, your queen has graciously answered your pleas. But what is this strange folder you're holding?
By the way, I made a major mistake. I accidentally skipped over the bird's chirp. That was a sin right there.
Wait, are those research notes? You should never leave such important data in such unreliable folders.
Where the pleb do you leave him?
It used to be just a regular folder, useful for sorting my notes. Chirp. But then a sneaky beetle flew into my filing cabinet and started eating away at the papers. Then my cabinet went poof, disappeared into thin air, and my precious folder started flying out. Chirp!
A beetle made its way into your filing drawer, you say?
Beetles? Ah, I've got plenty of those. We can easily solve that for you.
But the problem is,
It's a virtual beetle.
there's more than just one folder.
That's scary. I gotta be honest, if folders, this feels, you know what this feels like? This feels like Earthbound or something, where like objects start just coming to life, and you have to fight them just so they can revert back to normal. If anyone gets that reference, then I'm proud of you. But I hope someone does, because Earthbound, specifically Mother 1, 2, that was a goated game. But, oh, what is that Lynx thing? Get the pleb out of here. There we go.
What a sneaky beetle! Get out of there! Come on!
It's not even foo, it's just... Get me to voice act in this.
Here are your folders. I decree that you store your notes in a safer place from now on.
Like a cabinet.
Ah! Thank you, Chirp! I swear to do so, Your Majesty.
Monster! Obey your new master.
Smoked cheese cookie. Just on time. These pesky little things are causing more errors.
Worry not, your radiance. I have taken control of them with my smoke, so they will no longer be a nuisance to you.
Well, well, well. We were the ones who stopped the errors, and yet Smoked Cheese Cookie is taking all the credit.
Surely these errors are no longer threatening our golden city.
Of course not, your majesty. Not only have the errors affected a few items, no cookies have been hurt.
Lock these creatures up well, and keep an eye on them, just to be sure.
Can't beetles escape through the cave? They're so small.
But what's with the smoky smell?
Whoa. No way. Where's the smoky smell coming from? Even though we're next to someone called Smoked Cheese?
I just used my smoke on the monsters. Surely that is what you are smelling.
Unless if something's on fire.
Oh, is that so? I'm sure I sensed that smell since earlier when we first got here. Or am I wrong?
Your radiance. I will move the captured monsters to the cages and return swiftly.
Smoked cheese cookie. Have you succeeded in capturing more monsters?
Indeed. They are appearing here and there, but my monster legion has proven to be quite useful for capturing them.
It's your responsibility to keep the monsters in check. Make sure no harm comes to the kingdom whatsoever. Understood?
Yes. I solemnly promise to fulfill.
Very well. Then let us enter High Priest Cheesenbird's House of Prayer.
I accidentally skipped that by pressing the other mouse button, but I just imagine Golden Cheese would interrupt. Anyway, well, how long are we? We're at like 9 minutes already. That's probably shocking. Let me go ahead and quickly read some long-term comments, and by that I mean just long comments that everyone left, and then read a comment question of the day. Like there's 5 from A-Gamer360 that I'm quickly gonna have to go through. One saying, I'm almost done with the World 18. There's 2 bosses which are a pain in the urethra. I'm assuming it's the mouse cursor and the final one, which if that's the case, fantastic. How close are we? It'll take us like 5 episodes to get there. Another comment you left is, comment question of the day, excluding golden cheese, I think mozzarella. Well, let's see, we got some mozzarella love, that's sweet. You can beat the corruption by placing a shield. I should be using Pierre Vanilla then. Does Parfait give a I don't think she does. Let's remember for the quote, knowledge is power, but ignorance is bliss. Yeah, sounds about right. And lastly, they say Context SQL SQL is a querying language used in a lot of web apps to manage databases, and SQL injections is a code injection technique to attack data-driven applications. RMRF is a Linux command who can erase file or many folders or even whole operating systems. Whenever I think of like what is that thing? Somnampool? Is that like a commenter, Madam Somnampool? Okay, well that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and read a common question of the day, which it's gonna be interesting how I asked this because I was thinking of fondue, but what is your favorite dipping sauce? Because at first I was thinking, oh, what's your favorite thing to dip foods in, like, you know, chocolate sauces and stuff like that. But I was like, I guess we'll just go with dipping sauces because you can include ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, chocolate, melted cheese, ranch, Italian, any sorts of those sauces. Just what do you think is the best filling for your needs, if that makes sense? Because of course people are going to say like, oh, if I want something salty, I'm going to dip it in like ketchup, or if I want something a little bit more beefy and savory, barbecue sauce, or something more sweet, how about like some melted frosting, or anything like that, like some strawberry jam. That's understandable, but I think the best way that you can answer this is just say what would you prefer to have as like a food group, if that makes sense? Like, what would be the best thing to dip in a dessert treat, or like what would be the best thing to dip with like something like a steak or something, like dinner, breakfast, whatever. There's a lot of things that you can dip your food into, which apparently people like to dip their french fries in milkshakes, which I never understood that. I like tried it once, and part of me was like, I mean, I get it, but like, why not just use like, I don't know, ketchup or mustard or anything like that? I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's interesting how people would come up with that. But before I actually go on, I will read a few more quick comments. One from Bartosz Kowalski saying the best character is mozzarella. Pretty adorable if I do say so myself, I agree. Another comment from Princess Blue says, definitely fettuccine and Shelly the burger turtle. Yes, come on, we need more Shelly. We need more Shelly in our lives. Also fettuccine. Fettuccine. Oi, fettuccine, how you doing over there? Oh my gosh, Battalia's almost dead. Okay, sure. What the heck just happened? Why did Battalion... Do they explode? They explode. Okay, that's why. Okay, you gotta watch out. Those are the equivalent of like, you know, and whenever anyone does the bounty, and there's like the one where you have to get support, but there's like the poison mushroom fellas, and they just explode on sight. They're like that, except even worse. Great. Ultra 9876, or I'm sorry, Ultra 9867 left a comment saying, burnt cheese cookie, jackals are so cool. Yeah, you gotta be honest, jackals are pretty cool if I do say so myself. And by the way, look at all the screens of golden cheese. It just needs to makes you really, I don't know how to say this, but like, it just makes you want to know that even if you're dying, or even if you're living, walking in the streets or trying to hide, golden cheese is big brothering you. Big brothering. She's big brothering you. She's always watching. All eyes open. It's like a security camera, always full on intact, which kind of scares me. Starblade Sweetness left a comment saying, seriously, golden cheese, you remember the ancient heroes and you're supposed to help them. That is true. She's supposed to help. That's called loyalty, helping your friends. And of course, I understand you have to keep your kingdom in sight, but this is all a lie. It's like not real. I know you find enjoyment for yourself. It's kind of like virtual reality in a sense, but come on. Anyway, more stuff. Are those birds that I hear? Wings are flapping in the sky, so I should probably be careful.
Oh, help! These magic wings are purely decorative.
They don't work? What?
Move aside, Chirp. Make more room on the perch.
Why does that one sound like Wizard?
Wow. The House of Prayer is described in books as tranquil, but in reality, it's quite different. This is proof that you have to see things for yourself.
No, this is out of the norm. What's happening now?
That's a snake. Suspicious monster. That's a snake. That's a cobra.
Everyone, keep your feet off the floor. High Priest Cheesenbird, are you unscathed?
By the way, how are you doing, burnt cheese?
Chirp, I am unscathed indeed. It's been long since I have sat on a perch, so my claws are just a bit numb.
And my toes are too.
Everyone should make moves to evacuate. Capturing all the monsters might take some time.
Very well. Cheesebirds, it's time for you to fly out of here. And in an orderly manner. Chirp.
And here I thought I would have time to relax in the presence of the High Priest.
Everyone, start flapping those wings! But be careful not to bump into each other, Chirp!
Burnt cheese cookie. What in cheese's name is happening?
Your Majesty, my apologies. The House of Prayer is filled with mysterious monsters causing strange flashes of light, but a painful stinging. Akin to electric shocks grows stronger the more you approach. I and my jackals are unable to enter.
Electric shocks?
Everyone, look at the floor! The light is flashing again!
Uh-oh. Boys, we got a virus going on. This is not good.
Is this an error, Chirp?
How dare they? Ruin what's mine.
Grr.
Bird cheese cookie. Capture these monsters that dare disturb my mighty kingdom.
Yes, your majesty. Jackals, now, attack!
All right, we'll help too.
And now we're just gonna blaze on right through. Let's go ahead and do it then. Oh, there's the jackal counter, because you can never know when that's gonna happen. Let's do that, and then do the magic jelly swirl, take them out, and just launch a rocket. We'll save this next rocket for when the boss appears, because it's gonna, do more damage, I'm pretty sure. Or is there no boss here? Part of me thinks there's no boss here. Yeah, there's no boss here. Let's get rid of the plum. There you go. Get the snake out of here. Get the cobra out. There's still a lot of comments, surprisingly enough, which I just need to blitz right through. Like, Smart and Spiral left 3 comments. One saying, okay, so I think I need to set up my camera to record it so one of the packages arrive. Be sure just to scrape out your address. You don't want to get doxxed. Like, write it off, like, write it out with a Sharpie, like, cover it. Just don't get doxxed. Another comment you left is, I got 1-star golden cheese in promotion because of the pity from the Nether Gotcha. Another gotcha video coming soon. We're at 10,000 polls again, and I gotta record that soon. And your other comment says, oh wow, but gosh, Red Velvet, what are you doing in the intro? Oh yeah, Red Velvet doing some weird stuff. Anyway, at 12:41, I'm happy about Golden Cheese being introduced with a new outfit to one of my favorites. Honestly, I hope that it does get turned into a costume, because that outfit genuinely does look super glamorous, and I would love to use that. But also, Starry Dust left a comment saying, why is Red Velvet disrespecting you? Because Red Velvet doesn't like me, probably. I don't know. Red Velvet is actually one of my friends' favorite cookies, so maybe some sort of revenge, who knows. But also, Undercover Elixir left like 3 comments, but it's condensed into 1, so I guess it's fair. One saying Among Us, shut up. And the other comment saying creating a fake world because they lost what's important to them sounds like the other game you've been doing a walkthrough on. Well, here's the twist. It's not a walkthrough. It's just a Let's Play. If it was a walkthrough, then I know what I'd be doing. And even then, so I'd probably just look up how to get the best ending. And your last portion says, what timekeepers are they? Also, I was joking about the pronoun canceling thing. If you call someone by the wrong pronoun, then they think it's fine because you personally didn't know what it was. But once you know, then yeah, you should call them by the right pronoun. Listen, I'm just very paranoid about the internet because anything that you do and say will be accounted for. And even if you're a changed person, you will always get flamed on for your past actions. That is just the rule of the internet. Is it sad? Yes.
What's this? More strange monsters?
Yes.
I shall lock these monsters in the cage and keep a watchful eye on them.
By the way, look at these nice Triforces.
Now that I think of it, there was a strange smell of smoke in the House of Prayer as well. Smoked cheese cookie. Were you inside by any chance?
Ah, with all the disconcerting news from the outside, I was in need of High Priest Cheesenbert's comforting words.
Alright, let's get the priest over here. Okay, they flew away. Let's call them back so they can prove this.
These creatures seem very dangerous. It would be wise to send them beyond the borders of our kingdom.
Rest assured, we're perfectly safe now that I've controlled them with my smoke. Besides, they will be locked securely in their cages.
I'm sorry, I just had to reel back because I realized this is such a plan just to, technically, he's going to be in control of all the error creatures now. So when time strikes and he's gathered enough of those error creatures, he could just turn them all onto everyone, and no one can do a single thing because they can't revert them.
As the gatekeeper of the kingdom, I see no reason as to why we should keep something so dangerous within our walls.
Perhaps you are implying that I am amassing these dangerous beings in here on purpose. Burnt cheese cookie.
Good, Jelly, stop fighting, you two. You helped each other capture the monsters, so what is there to fight about?
Words of gold. Such impudence to raise your voices in front of your queen. Why waste time fighting when you should be focusing on protecting the Golden City? This is our first and foremost priority. Do you understand?
Yes. Your orders shall be obeyed, your radiance.
And smoked cheese cookie. I shall give you some more time to follow your greed and fill your cages to the brims with monsters. However, once the kingdom is secured, I shall empty those cages of all monsters myself. Is that clear?
That's kinda dangerous in my opinion.
Thank you for trusting me so graciously, Your Majesty.
I understand wanting to take out the trash once the trash can is full, but if that trash can is filled with raccoons and rats and stuff, you gotta get rid of that stuff fast.
Oh, all this hard work for my kingdom has made me peckish. There is a fine cheese restaurant close by. Let us go there.
There's a cheese restaurant? Okay, bring me. I think that's a good place to end the episode. There's still a solid amount of comments that I need to read to. I don't think too many, but I'll still go through them anyway. Yeah, there's only a few, and let's just blaze through them before I go through the rest of the episode. Sonic Gamer left 2 comments. One saying, without spoiling anything, I must warn you about stage 1820 because the boss on the stage is hard. The mouse cursor. That seems bad. I feel like there is some good strategy to go against it.
Burnt Cheese Cookie has been blindly loyal to Golden Cheese Cookie for ages. He's so observant it could get me in trouble.
Oh, is he gonna try and take him out?
And yet, he has no actual proof against me. All he'll find is a faint scent of smoke, nothing more. If I had known these errors could be so useful, I would have captured some monsters and experimented on them ages ago. The glitches you carry are truly marvelous and brilliant. With you at my disposal, my plans are close to fruition. But there is still room for failure. Wait for me here. Just one more error like yours, and then I'll let you all loose.
That mouse cursor is gonna be the last error. I just guarantee it. That last mouse cursor is gonna be the last thing, and I can prove it too. Literally, that mouse cursor, that's gonna be the last thing. The next level is literally called Crumbling Golden City, because everything's gonna be unleashed, and the rest of the level is just gonna be the rest of the city that's broken and destroyed. Oh shoot! Oh shit! Can we just push Golden Cheese and like just push her? Just to say like, hey. Let's be removed here. Do you want to push Smoked Cheese off a cliff? Yeah, I know I'd probably get kicked out, but you know what? It's a chance worth doing. What are the rest of the comments I was gonna read? I didn't expect that cutscene to happen. Sonic Gamer left another comment saying, "There's one thing that makes Smoked Cheese Cookie different from Affogato. He seems to have better intentions than Affogato." Okay, better intentions, I disagree with. A motive, maybe. Well, I guess they both have motives, but like, it's still the same thing. Just overthrow the pleb and take the throne. This sucks. It's just copy and pasting the last story, except it's a little bit more unique. Protector Draco left a comment saying, "My favorite is still Burnt Cheese because I went through a phase as a kid where I loved Jackals and Anubis. He brings out those good memories." That's pretty cute. Honestly, I like that. Christian04 left a comment saying, "Common question, the new cookie I like in the whole update is Burnt Cheese Cookie. In a way, he kind of reminds me of Wildberry." You know, I do have to agree with you in that. They do remind me of Wildberry a lot. And lastly, Tangable Pepper left a comment saying, "Common question of the day, my favorite cookie is Smoked Cheese Cookie. I hope they make him playable." Maybe in the future? I don't know. I mean, if they made Affogato playable, I think it could be possible. Oh, and there's also a comment from Roblox Corner Minigame Show saying, "Lol, Golden Cheese Cookie said cope instead of nope." That was actually intentional. I made her say cope instead of nope because I thought it'd be more funny. Anyway, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also, in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Around YouTube set for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, and a link to my merchandise if you want to buy anything to represent the channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.